Welcome back to Kansas Fishing Outdoors. As you can see, I'm in my garage and I'm going to start making some no-roll style sinkers as you've seen in the last video. My fishing partner made a few. He didn't do too bad, but like I said, I'm going to show you how I do it. Alright, so what you see here is I got my melting pot. I have some pliers over there. I have the mold here, and the mold makes several sizes. It makes 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce, and 3 ounce. And the lead I'm using is lead that I found at various fishing spots over the years. Every time I get snagged on someone's line, I pull it in, and there's always lead and hooks attached to it. Let me show you. Now it's dirty lead, so it is going to need some cleaning. And you do that with just like get an old spoon, and then you just pull it out and you separate it, because you don't want the sludge, as they call it, in your sinkers, because it'll make it come out. It won't come out pure, and it won't look as pretty as you want it to. Also, you want to make sure you have a well ventilated area when making sinkers. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of that, but those vapors are toxic. You don't want to breathe those in. Alright, we're going to let this melt down, and as soon as it melts down, we'll start making the sinkers, and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so as I indicated earlier, this is lead that needs cleaned. It's dirty, it's not pure. So what we have to do now is we have to separate the sludge from the lead here. Now, you can use a old spoon, or you can use anything that's going to safely get that out of there. And this is very hot, so you don't want to get this anywhere near your skin or your eyes, because it will do some damage. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use an old gardening shovel because I couldn't find a spoon. So here's how you do that. And then I'm going to try to zoom in just a little bit so you can see the sludge before I remove it. You want that to be that shiny silver. So I'm going to hold the camera with one hand, and I'm going to do my best to take this shovel, which is a little big, and try to remove the sludge. Now, sludge will always float. It will never go to the bottom. Just gotta do the best you can. You ain't gonna get it all, but try to get as much as you can out of there. Alright, now the sludge is out of there, and if you look at it, you have a nice, shiny, melted pot of lead there. Now I only filled the pot about halfway, because once you get it filled too much, the pot gets a little heavy and it gets a little more difficult to pour into your mold. Now, the next step, since it's like really cold out right now, you want to go ahead and find your insert rod, which is right here, and this is what puts the hole down the center of your lead. Close the mold. Okay, and I think I'll go ahead and make a 3 ounce first, just because. We're going to close it. Now, this mold is cold, so we're going to go ahead and set it over the top of the mold. And we're going to do that for just a little bit so that it has an opportunity to heat the mold, and then we'll go ahead and continue to pour these weights. And then when you pour the weights, you got to make sure you pour not too slow, but not too fast. If you pour too slow, you'll get a seam in it, or a run, and It really won't hurt anything if you're fishing in the mud, but if you throw it against a rock or a wall at a spillway, that weight is it's gonna break right there at the weakest point. That's just from experience that I've had. So we're gonna let this mold heat up, and then we're gonna get ready to pour them. Alright, we're ready to pour. This is gonna be a little difficult because I'm here by myself and I'm recording at the same time with no camera equipment, stands or tripods or anything like that, so bear with me here. Alright, number one is poured. Let's see how it turned out. There you have a very well poured sinker. Let's get the pin out and I'll show you how that's done. Alright. Set the camera down for just a second. Alright. We get our pliers here, and all you want to do is grab the pin, hold it with one hand, and just work it out of there. Sometimes it can get a little hard the longer you let the pin sit in there. There we go. Then you just open it up. As you can see there's the made sinker. Lots of times you can just bang it against the concrete and that'll work it loose. But oftentimes the reason why it's not falling out is because you either filled it up or did like I did, got a little too much in there, and it happened to run over the backside. So that's an easy fix. You just pull that up and knock it out. And there you have it. First sinker's made, and all you do is repeat the process.